What's up, YouTube? Another beautiful day in Tampa Bay. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep pushing this platform forward. Also, if you guys are interested in getting in the game of property preservation or government contracting, hit me up, check out my website, and I help guide you guys get in the game. Today, we started a new contract for the city of Tampa. This is Perry Harvey Park. And this is our first day out here servicing this park. I have been on this park like 3 times, and it's the 3rd time, so they say the 3rd time is a charm. And, you know, I want it for what I bidded it for, you know? So that's a blessing. Over the last few years, we lost a lot of contracts. Over the last few years, we lost maybe about $70,000 or $80,000 a month in contract money. So you add that up, and this been going on now for about 2 years. So as a whole, we lost a lot of income. We had to go through some hard times, but we know we striving to keep everything together. But now we're able to grab another contract to add on what we have and to keep moving things forward. So that's a blessing. We got another contract. This contract will probably last for about 3 to 5 years. We're right in the middle of downtown Tampa, and this park is the Perry Harvey Park. We're responsible for everything on this side of the road, all these flower beds, that wild grass. Keep everything up about 10 feet high, you know. Just like we used to do on Bayshore Boulevard. The same thing, just like we used to do on Bayshore, you know. The same thing. This is like a historic park. Actually, this park is really where the Black Business District, Central Avenue, used to be located at. This park is where, in Tampa, we had what you call a Black Wall Street. Well, this park is where the Black Wall Street once presided. Once used to stand. And all these people that you see on the wall had businesses along this road. And you see this? Pool Room, Central Market, all these are different businesses that was on Central Avenue. So it's a historic park, and our company is responsible for keeping it looking maintained and groomed at all times. So when people come down and walk through here, they're looking at our work. They're looking at our work. And that's important. So we are still servicing, when you think about it, this park is a historical black area. This is where the blacks in the 1800s, once they, you know, was so-called freed from slavery, they was able to start building in this area, and they had homes, they had businesses, everything you can imagine within this area within about 60 years. And then after the civil rights came, they tore it all down for urban renewal. And after the crack era came through here and demolished the projects, they tore those down, and they built these buildings that you see here now, you know. So it's called urban renewal. But anyway, back to the park. You know, for me being a black-owned business, a small minority-owned business, and a woman-owned business with my mom being part of the business, it's important that we able to get contracts like this. You know, it's very, very important that we're able to get contracts like this so we can be a part of the city's growth. That's how I want to say, you know. And we're able to provide jobs and different things like that. But back to this again. If you're interested in learning how to get these contracts, you know, hit me up. I'm just showing you guys our new contract. We just started today. So if you're ever down here in Tampa and you come to the Perry Harvard Park, just know your homeboy KC, TCC, we taking care of this right here. All right. And then once we leave this park, we got to go across the bridge and start on another park, JBL. And that's what we'll do to keep this stuff maintained the way it's looking now. I actually improve on it. When you get these contracts, if you able to, you want to be able to improve on what you have all the time. But it's pretty good. And the first day out here, that means we're not gonna have a lot of issues with it, because the crews that's maintaining this, they know how to maintain properties like this. They've been doing it for a long time. And I had these guys been working with me now going on about 4 or 5 years. And so they got a good understanding of what's going on. So once again, if you guys are interested in getting into government contracting and getting into property preservation, or you just want to talk about business, all in general, you know, but I preach over here government contracting, because I understand it's a lot of people that has small businesses that are trying to grow them. And if you can get some contracts, that'll definitely help you out, you know, along the way. All right. So y'all take care. And I'm getting ready to get up out of here. But you see this right here? You see all this is historic. You see the civil rights came, and then they have these little plaques on the ground. The right of 1967. You see? And then you see, urban renewal came in. See? Urban renewal. They brought the interstate. They created the park. Got rid of it. So just a little history to go along with it. But once again, man, if you guys are serious about getting into the business or growing your business, hey, make it happen or you cap it.